Hello everyone, welcome to this session. Today let's move on to discussing about the creating a web page. Uh, in this session, we'll see how you can create a web page. Uh, we'll start with the simple introduction, whereby the web pages they can be created or modified by using professional HTML editors. We've discussed the HTML is meaning in our previous video. However, for learning HTML, we recommend a simple text editor like the Notepad that is found in our PC or the text edit that is found in the Mac. Now, we believe using a simple text editor is a good way to learn the HTML. Follow the 4 steps below just to create your first web page with a notepad or text edit. So here are some steps where you can create your very own this web page. The first stage is simply just open the notepad. Uh, in Windows 8 or later, whereby there's Windows 10 and 11, open the start screen, the Windows symbol at the bottom left on your screen. Uh, that is type the notepad and you get it there. For the Windows 7 or earlier ones, just open start programs, accessories, then there's notepad, open the text edit. You can find it there. In terms of Mac, you can simply open Finder, then Applications, then Text Editor, and also change some preferences to get the application to save files correctly. In Preferences, then Format, then choose Plain Text. Then under Open and Save, you can check the box that says Ignore Rich Text Commands in HTML files. Then open a new document to paste the code. Then after opening, the second one is write some HTML. You can write some HTML and we'll see how you can write the HTML in some of our activity in our next videos. Then save the HTML page. After that, save the file on your computer, whereby select the file, then save as in the notepad menu, then name the file. Take an example, index.html, and set the encoding to UTF-8, which is the preferred encoding for the HTML files. Also, you can use either .html or .html as file extensions, whereby there's a way that you can save it that way, or instead of using this one which we've mentioned here. Then you view the HTML page in your web browser, so you can view your HTML page in a web browser, and from there you will see how it is displayed. We'll see it in our activity. I hope that we'll get it very clear, but here's just a simple introduction on how you can do it, and I hope you'll get it clearly in the example or in the activity. And now open the HTML file in your favorite browser. Double click on the file or right click and choose open with. Then the result will look much like this. Take an example, maybe you've written HTML documents, so it will display HTML documents. Now, all HTML documents must start with the document type declaration. That is, you have to write like this, that this is the declaration just to enable to say that this document is a HTML document. Then HTML document itself begins with this kind of a way whereby there's a less than sign, then HTML, then a greater than sign. So all these text which are trying to write in maybe a notepad or just trying to create a HTML document, you have to put these signs, less than sign or the greater than sign, and ends with this before after writing the lesser than sign, you have to slash then HTML, then slash then greater than sign. Of the square, so everywhere when I'll be just noting out the word that is written, these kinds of signs they have to be used so that they can be displayed simply in your web page. The visible part of the HTML document is between the body and the body, as here this is body open and this word is written between this HTML. Then there's body close, and that's how you can see it. HTML headings. HTML headings are defined with the H1 to H6 tags. So these HTML headings are defined from H1 to H6, and From H1 to H6, they differ in terms of size. So you will see them clearly when we'll be trying to do the activity. The H1 defines the most important headings, whereby the H6 defines the least important headings. So just not in case of only the size, but in terms of the importance, the H1 will definitely mean the most important heading, while the H6 will definitely mean the least important heading. The HTML paragraphs are defined with the p tag with these signs, and that's how you can create a HTML paragraph. HTML links are defined with the a tag, also with the signs, and the links destination is specified in the href attribute. The attributes are used to provide additional information about the HTML elements. The HTML images are defined with the img tag with the signs, and the source file uh, with this tag. Alternative text with this side with this tag with height are provided as attributes, just to attribute what you're trying to mean or you're trying to insert within a HTML document. HTML elements. An HTML elements usually consists of a straight tag and end tag with the content inserted in between. So the tag name, then the content goes here, then the tag name, the signs open, then the signs close in this HTML document. The HTML element is everything from the start tag to the end tag. As you can see here, take an example, you've used the P as the paragraph HTML, then my first paragraph, and as an example, then P for the closure of the paragraph will be illustrated in this HTML document. The HTML elements with no content are called the empty elements, and the empty elements, they do not have an end tag, such as the BR element, which it indicates a line break. So these kinds of elements, they do not have an end tag. Nested HTML elements. The HTML elements can also be nested. This means that the elements can contain elements within them. All HTML documents, they consist of one nested HTML elements. Take an example. For this example contains 4 HTML elements. Example explained. So the HTML then element defines the whole document. It has a start tag, the HTML, and an end tag, HTML closure. The element content is another HTML element. For the example, the body element, it defines the document body. So it defines the whole body of the document. It has a start tag, that is the body, with the open signs of the HTML tag, then an end tag that closes this kind of a body. The element content is 2 other HTML elements, as you can see here, the H1 and the P. The H1 element, it defines a heading. It has a start tag of H1 and an end tag of H1 closure. The element content is can be displayed as my first heading. So I hope that's briefly clear. We've seen how you can prepare your own web page. I will discuss it in very clearly when we are trying to discuss within an activity. So thereby I will get it and understand whatever we've been talking in this video very clearly. I hope that's clear, and thank you.